Hi guys, Rob from Rob's Model Cars, and today I've got a very special review. I'm going to be reviewing the 1/18 scale Davis & Giovanni Ferrari F12 Novitec N-Largo S. That's a mouthful. If you haven't heard of the brand Davis & Giovanni, I don't think you can get a much more high-end quality model than this other than Amalgam, which make the large scale models. So let's have a look at this model. So it comes in your standard MR BBR style box. Lid's very tight with a flip down front to reveal the model. Now it does come with the plexiglass display case and it is on a white leather base with a nameplate. Now I don't think any other manufacturer would be making this model, in meaning BBR MR, because it is from an aftermarket tuner, and usually this company Davis & Giovanni tend to make those models that no one else will. So let's have a closer look at Davis & Giovanni Novitec F12 N-Largo S. Okay guys, so the first thing you notice when you open the box of these models is the finish of the paint. Usually MR and BBR are pretty good, I can't really fault them, but these models just seem to be so glossy and the paint just seems, I don't know, it's just on another level. So as I say, this model is based on, there's a German tuning company called Novitec. They release some models, Novitec Rosso, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, where they'll take your standard car and they'll add wide body kits, wheels, performance exhausts, pretty much whatever you want. And in this case, this is the F12, so this is a wide body that they do to it. They add 20 and 21 inch wheels. They upgrade the power. Not that you need that with an F12 Ferrari, but they do with this model. And this is the second version, the N-Largo S. Now, they did release a first model called the N-Largo, which had a slightly different wide body kit. So this is the second generation, so this is the N-Largo S, where the body kit has actually changed. Now they only produce a small number of these cars for the rather wealthy, and once they sell out, they don't keep making the kits, so they move on to a next model. So they're trying to keep the exclusivity, I guess. So let's go into a bit more detail. One thing with these Davis & Giovanni models, they're all produced in very limited quantities. This colour combination of this model was limited to 10 pieces only, in the Rosso Corsa red, with the red band around the rims. They did have a few other colour options, but I chose the Rosso Corsa red, very traditional. Now, as I say, the quality of these models is second to none. The detail in the front with the headlights, obviously all photo etched mesh in all the vents. The carbon fibre work is beautiful. The wheels are very well detailed. Got the Novitec Rosso wheels. Got the carbon ceramic brakes with the yellow brake calipers, front and rear, detailed very well. The big side skirts, they're in carbon fibre as well. All the rear diffuser is carbon fibre. The rear wing is carbon fibre. I mean, this model is truly beautiful. All the details, you can see the trade number plate on the back, Novitec Rosso. Interior is quite detailed as well, but there is no access to it. As I say, this is a sealed resin model, no opening parts, which is a little bit of a shame, because these models are very expensive. This one was around $700 US, so this is definitely at the high end of the collector range. This is only the second one of these models from Davis & Giovanni that I've bought. I'll do a review on the other one, which is a Liberty Walk model. But yeah, they are the high end, so a lot of people, too much money for one model. I tend to agree, unless there's a specific model that as I say, no other manufacturer is going to make, and I really want that model, then I will bite the bullet and pay the money. But otherwise I will stick to, for the high-end models, BBR, MR. I think that's as much as a resin model should cost. But as you can see, the overall detail is very, very good. The proportion of this car to the real car is very accurate. I've looked at all the pictures on the internet and Novitec Rosso's own website to have a look, and it's a pretty true representation of the real car. So I'll let the pictures speak for themselves. The detail is beautiful. Now, as I say, I will do a review on the other Davis and Giovanni model that I do have. And I do have another one which I just pre-ordered, which I found out that they were making last week, which is the limited edition Ferrari F12 TRS, which is a one-off custom car built for someone very wealthy. I didn't think anyone was ever going to make a model of that, but it has been announced and I have ordered one. So when that one arrives, I will do a full review on that one as well, so that you guys can see that model. There's pictures of that car also on the internet that you can have a look at. And Shmee 150's channel actually videoed the real car, and there is a video of the real car on Shmee 150's YouTube channel also. So I hope you enjoyed today's review of the Davis and Giovanni 1/18 scale Ferrari F12 Novitec N-Largo S. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That way you won't miss any of the new reviews. We've got plenty more videos to upload, so thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed this video.